It's the Prayze Factors, my winning season series. We're catching up with winners and alumni from various seasons of the Prayze Factor Awards. Hosted by G. Wade from the G. Wade podcast, find out all about these winners and their Prayze Factor journey, including all their career moves and success stories after their Prayze Factor experience. It's the Prayze Factors, my winning season series. Check it out on all social media sites by following us at Prayze Factor Awards.
Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
What's up, y'all? It's your man G. Wade holding it down, G. Wade podcast, and I'm here. We are here on this special edition of the Prayze Factor Awards, my winning season, and we're talking to all the winners of season 16 and from all the other seasons that they may have won at the Prayze Factor Awards. And right now we're talking to a winner all the way from Africa, Swaziland, but out of Nassau, Bahamas. My man Landlord. What's up, brother?
Man, I'm great, man. Just awesome to be here with you this morning. You know, right now it's after 3 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
You know, it's a big time difference. And it's just a privilege to be here with you today, you know?
No, we certainly appreciate it, man. I don't know if you just waking up or you about to lay it down. I don't know what's happening. We certainly appreciate you, taking the time, man. So what's going on over there in Africa? What you got going?
Well, I'm here with my pastor, Pastor Dave Burrows, the successor from my mentor, Dr. Miles Monroe.
Okay.
We came here basically for ministry. So we have a few conferences and stops that we're making, and we have a few stops here in Swaziland, and we head back to South Africa. A few churches we got to go to minister to, and so we're looking at being here for about almost 2 weeks.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. Let's back it up a little bit, just so that the listeners, the viewers, can learn and know a little bit more about who Landlord is out of Nassau, Bahamas.
Well, I'm just a humble servant of God. I always had a gift, and my gift was what I used while I was growing up to deal with the adversity that I was going through in my life. I had a rough life growing up as a little child, being rejected and trying to find love, and end up looking and going into the wrong places, getting myself caught up into a lot of problems. And people like my Pastor Dave Burrows, they had a organization called Youths Against Violence that reached out to gang members, and they pulled us in, mentored us, and were able to show us the way. I grew up where I was told that I was a nobody, nothing good would ever come from me. So I started to believe that, because whatever man thinketh, so is he. And how you become to think something is, the information that you get. And so for years, that's what people told me. But after changing my life and going to Bahamas Faith Ministry and being mentored by Dr. Miles Monroe, I was able to learn about the kingdom that really changed my life and caused me to believe that I am great, I am special, I'm the son of the king, and there's nothing that is great out there that I do not deserve. But music was my medication when I was depressed. I always had this gift of using music to really soothe my pain, and I did it professionally until I went to Bahamas Faith Ministry and connected with people who already been doing it. And so Dr. Miles is also a musician, and he traveled all over the world. And at that time we didn't have social media like that, so he would take me with him traveling to open up for him. And so for years I traveled different places with him, released my album, and God has been doing some great things. But a few years back, I have a cousin, Kay Morris. She introduced me to Pastor T. And Pastor T and the Prayze Factor movement, they wanted to come down to the Bahamas, and they reached out to me. And I was able to facilitate them with the an event there to my church, and that is how I got connected with the Prayze Factor People Choice Awards and the whole movement, and really saw the passion that Pastor T had for, upcoming artists. And, she was able to teach me a lot, connect me with people, and invite me out to the Stellar Awards and to meet people, and, to help boost my career. So I think the Prayze Factor movement is something that is really needed for artists out there who's looking for a platform that will catapult you from local to global.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, what is the scene like in the Bahamas with gospel music, with platforms like gospel award shows, or anything like that? What's the scene like there?
The scene is growing well because we have some young guys that have rised up that are very passionate about music, and they're doing a lot of shows. And the Bahamas has 700 islands, which has about 21 of the islands inhabited by people. We only have 400,000 people, so there isn't you can't do a big concert with 50,000 people. 50,000 people ain't coming. It's a small island.
Gotcha.
But it is vibrant. You have some amazing young artists that are rising, that are very passionate about what they're doing. And what a lot of the artists really looking for is that global reach. And so, they are hungry to get out there on that global stage. And so, it's such an honor to work with Pastor T and the team to try to facilitate them, connect them with the Prayze Factor movement, to give them a bigger platform. Because it's all about connecting and networking with people, because the more people you meet, they take you somewhere that you've never been before.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the Bahamas is doing well. We're doing some big things, and then we have artists who are connecting and featuring artists from all over the world on a major stage. So look out for more Bahamian artists that is really gonna take the stage, man. On a global stage.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. That's awesome. Now, when I heard the name Landlord, I was like, wait, whoa. So where did the name come from? Why did you come up with Landlord?
Well, it wasn't me. When I was younger, I was a barefoot little boy. My mom couldn't really afford 2 shoes for me. Like I said, we were really poor. I had one hoist of shoes that I only had to wear to school, and Crazy Glue was my best friend. So I wasn't allowed to wear it outside, and I used to love to do gymnastics. So me and a lot of my friends, we would flip off rooftops into the sun, we would flip in the grass, we would flip in the road, and many times when they go in the road to do somersaults, their feet would hurt if they don't have on a shoes. But I didn't have none to wear, and so I would do it in the road, and it never used to hurt my feet. And that is how come they gave me the name Landlord, Lord of the Land. So that's how I got the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. That's an awesome story.
Yeah.
Now, will we see you at season 17 Prayze Factor Awards?
Well, I'm looking at coming, because I got a lot going on, and I think most definitely I'll be in the place, man, because I just love the camaraderie. I love to meet the whole Prayze Factor family, and just going there every year, you get to meet new talent, new people, and that is what it's all about: networking and connecting.
Absolutely. Now, like I said, you're right now in Africa, and you're doing your music all over the world, all over the globe. What is next for your career in terms of music, in terms of ministry, in terms of even with world travel? What's next?
Well, just continue to write great music and continue to push what I do to the next level to help upcoming artists, because I do also radio and
Yeah.
TV. And so my aim is to create a platform that makes it much easier for upcoming artists, because as an artist I struggle to get my music out there in different parts of the world. And so just connecting with different people and learning from them, being mentored by them who has been in the industry for a long time, I've learned a lot. And so wherever I go, I try to connect with more radio stations, so that at the end of the day, an artist that has never been heard before, once they send me their music, their video, they will be played not just only in their country, but in numerous countries. And so that is the type of platform I'm building, that takes upcoming artists global instantly. The minute they send me a music video, it airs in the Bahamas, it airs in Puerto Rico, Haiti, Jamaica, the UK. My TV show is aired in Malawi, South Africa, Uganda, different places. So when I am able to put together an episode, it's able to push that artist in places that they never dreamed that they would ever be. Because I have met big grown men and women burst out in tears because they never thought in a million years that they would have ever been heard in certain countries. But God has gave me the potential and the passion to create a platform that makes it easy. And so, that is what I'm doing. I'm looking at working on more songs, and I'm starting a youth group in the next month, because what happened is there were people who planted in me, and when I was wayward and needed help as a youngster, and I wanted to be able to do the same thing for other young men who are not churchgoers, who don't go to church, who's on the street gangbanging. So I want to be able to reach out to them, bring them in the fold, and try to mentor them and create opportunities for them, like how other people have did it for me.
Yeah, that is so awesome, man. But Landlord, man, I certainly appreciate you taking the time, man. I know you, again, over in a way different time zone, and it's wee hours of the morning, man. I just thank God for your ministry and what you guys are doing, man, and your world travel and spreading the gospel all over the globe. If people want to find out more about you, your music, where do they go? And your radio show and TV show, how can they find out more about all of that?
Well, in this time of social media, just Google me. Landlord 242 is my Instagram. You can go onto my website, positivetvglobal.com. It's so easy to find people. Just Google me, Landlord from the Bahamas, and all type of stuff will pop up. So I'm very, very easy to find. Link me if you want to send me your MP3, your music video. Send it to kaigospel@gmail.com, CAAG gospel@gmail.com, or positivetvbahamas@gmail.com.
That's so what's up, man. Well, we're praying for you guys over there in Africa, man. Continue to do what you're doing, man. Many blessings to you. Safe travels, and looking forward to and prayerfully seeing you at season 17 of the Prayze Factor Awards, man. Thank you so much.
Most definitely, and you keep up the great work, man. All right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's your man G-Way holding it down. G-Way podcast of this special edition of the Prayze Factor Awards. My winning season. Landlord is in the building, y'all. Globe trotting too. Y'all don't go nowhere.
Blessings.
Blessings.
It's season 17 of the Prayze Factor Awards. Join us September 19th through the 22nd in Atlanta, Georgia. Be sure to mark your calendars. It's a full weekend of industry mixers, business symposiums, private pitch tank opportunities, and it's all in conjunction with season 17 of the Prayze Factor Awards. You don't want to miss the official meet and greet mixer, the Indie Artist Showcase sponsored by Uncle G Promotions, the Media Awards and Support Honors. Also, the official red carpet reception with media interviews from outlets throughout the US and from various other countries. Main stage performances will be featured on PGN TV and WCACB TV 33. giving them exposure to millions of viewers. And we're closing out the weekend with a virtual international showcase from the UK, brought to you by the Shaggy Shogs TV show, and a hybrid collaboration with artists in Brazil, brought to you by the Worship Matters show hosted by Ismael Ramos. For the full celebration weekend itinerary, information on tickets, showcases, vending opportunities, advertising packages, and so much more, visit www.praysefactorawards.com. We'll see you there.